Hey guys, so it is the Judge Do the Law, back, and today, I guess tonight, because it's 6:30 or so, so yeah, so it's technically night, so yeah, so this is the Gerber E.A.B. lite, and, this is a review / repair, and you'll see why in a minute, but the Gerber E.A.B. I've had it for about a month, and it's a pretty good knife. I mean, well, it's a pretty good handle, and I guess the blade is good. That's the blade that came with it, and the thing is, the blade is thicker. Let me grab another one. The blade is actually thicker than a regular razor blade. Okay, I can't find one, but it's actually thicker than a regular razor blade. So, yeah. And so with this knife, it's super light. It's about the weight of 10-ish quarters. And it can actually fit in your coin pocket of your jeans or khakis. Some khakis have them. So, yeah. And they're a good knife. I mean, I have no complaints about it except for the repair that I'm gonna do later in this video, or in the next video, I guess. So, yeah, it's easy for a one-handed deployment. I can't really do it. Okay, I'll do it with my left. So it's easy for a one-handed deployment right there. Then it's a liner lock right there. Just do that. And one thing on this that I have noticed is that has been grinded down for the liner lock right there to go into and actually get a good grip on it, I guess you could say. And if you're like cutting something, like going across it or something, you won't, like right there, that might not seem enough of a lip to stop your finger from going like that, but it is, because like I'm pushing right there, and if you're as long as you're pushing down, you'll be fine. And the top of this, I've seen some people, what they will do is put some jimping, I think it's called, in the top of it, and they just take like a Dremel and put some half circles down in there to get an actual good grip on the top. Because of the way that the finish is and everything, it's actually a really nice finish, but it is just, yeah, it's a little slick, I guess. And actually, I've noticed if your hands are dry, then you can't really get a good grip on it, or like for opening it and everything, you're opening it, you're using it for a while, and then you close it. I mean, that's not really the biggest part or issue of the knife. So, and there's the Gerber E.A.B, then there's the lite, and this one is the lite, like I said earlier. And with the lite, it is actually, the only difference are those fins on the front and the back. And this one almost has like a coffin shape. The regular one is a little more, I guess, goes down, I guess you could say. It's a little bigger than this one, but there's not a big difference. So, what I'm going to be fixing today is there's a little bit of a grind in there. When you open it, there's a little bit of a resistance, and it just started doing it like 10 minutes ago. So I'm going to be fixing that. And then one more thing about the knife, not the repair, is that hole, or that screw, I guess you could say, right there, actually is designed to fit a penny. So if you need, and that's the only way to change the blade, is you have to loosen that penny, and then loosen that screw of the penny, or actually that screw right there fits more of a dime, but yeah, but you just gotta loosen that, and it slides out, and then you just put the blade back in on the other side or something, then you can do that. And actually something with this blade, that middle part right there on most utility knives, like with, of course I'm not gonna be able to find it. Oh, right here it is. But with like this Stanley, it's that. As you can see, it goes out about half, so then you can do it like that, but this one it's more. And actually, the razor blade, the other one that I have, is right here. Okay, is right here, so that you can see how much thinner that one is to that. That blade is almost twice as these. With these ones, you can actually bend it with your hands. With this one, there's no way that you could actually bend that and doing damage with something. And this one, you just gotta push back on into the blade. But yeah, so as I said, what I'm gonna be repairing is that hinge. What I'm gonna do it with is some WD-40 and a paper towel, I guess, so then it doesn't get on the wood, and to wipe up the WD-40 in general from it. So just getting that out and all set. So right there, my finger was in the way. So set it right there, and I hope that this doesn't do anything to the finish. Grab the WD-40, and I've never done this before, by the way, because I said it just happened like 10 minutes ago. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit down into that hinge. Come on. Just like that. And there. That should. I just kind of gotta, I think, just wipe the outside of it off, and then just, oh yeah, if anything, it's better than it was when I got it. I'm gonna wipe out the outside just so that I can get a grip on it, and hopefully not have it greasy forever. But what I first did, and I did this off camera, I just wiped it with I just held it under a faucet, open like that, and I just got water into that hinge to try to free it up. I mean, that helped it, because I think that there was some dirt or something down in that hinge, because because I think that these goes on washers, brass washers, I think that goes on, but I think that there got some dirt down in there, and it was just catching it up. So that is my completely honest review of a person that EDC's mini knife, or a utility knife, and not a actual blade or a fixed blade or something like that, or I guess something like this. Actually, one more thing though, with these, they are like, this is kind of a standard, and this is an old utility knife, but it's about a standard. I mean, they still make them and people still use them and stuff, but it's a good few inches longer than the Gerber. And yeah, this is a Stanley 980 or 989. So yeah, and then when it's closed, it's definitely 100 times shorter, or it's like 3 to 4 times shorter than this. And this knife is it's definitely a good EDC knife. And actually, that is partially money clip and a pocket clip. I just use it from pocket clip though, because I have a wallet. So yeah, that has been my completely honest and I guess you could say unbiased review on the Gerber E.A.B Lite. So I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope that you will have the rest of your day, and I hope that this has helped you figure out a problem with your knife or anything like that. So until the next one, goodbye.